Welcome to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. This is going to be my 100% walkthrough for Procession to Calvary. I always get that word wrong, but I think I got it right then. And it's going to be the full 1000 gamer score, all the trophies or achievements, whatever you want to call it, all in a single video, guys. Should take us around an hour, maybe a bit longer, maybe a bit less, depends how much I blabber on explaining things and stuff like that. And I wanted to start right here on this screen for a very important reason, and that's to just show how weird this game is. This is like the opening thing. When you turn the game on, this is what comes up before you press A or press start or whatever you want to press. It's crazy. This game's weird. It is gross at times. It's got dark humor. Now, I'm not going to be going through all of the story and things like that. I'm going to skip all of that. But I do recommend that you read along some of the dialogue. It can be quite funny, quite interesting. Let's not waste any further time. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, we're going to go straight into a new game. Now, as usual, I have practiced the game. I've played it on another account so that I can get these achievements to pop for you guys here on this account. We are going to skip through as much of the cutscenes and dialogue as we can. And the main reason I've chosen to do that, guys, is because it is all... it's not voice acted, it's all reading and stuff like that. Doesn't let me skip any of this at the moment. And there's no point me reading it all to you. You guys can read along if you're following along. You do have to push the A button to get through all this dialogue. I'm in the habit of not pressing it too fast in case there are dialogue choices that we need to make. I'm going to tell you all the dialogue choices that you need to make, and if you follow this video, you will get all the achievements. And we're going to be starting by getting a couple of missable achievements right off the start here. Get rid of all this tutorial stuff. First thing you want to do actually is right here at the start is make a manual save. So pause the game, go to save, use an empty slot, make a save right there, and then we can go grab a couple of missable achievements. Alright, as soon as you've got that save made, we want to walk to the right-hand side of the screen, and you do that by just moving the arrow over to the right-hand side. If you double tap, he will run. If you only tap once, your character will walk. And what we want to do first is actually interact with these guys. I walked too far. I was just trying to show the walking / running. We actually want to interact with these guys here, and when you click on these guys, you get 3 options: to look, to speak, or to touch. We want to use our hand. Give him a bit of a spank on the back, and that is our first missable achievement. Now, a lot of these achievements, guys, are very missable. That's why I decided to end up making this guide. Once we've got that achievement, head off to our right-hand side and continue to the right, and you'll see this cliff. And if we click down here with the down arrow pointing down with our hand, we're going to grab the next missable achievement. Yes, goodbye, cruel world. Let's go. And you'll see what happens in just a moment. Now, we're going to wait for this achievement to pop on screen. And then as soon as we've got the achievement, we can pause and load up that save we just made. But that is our first 2 missable achievements. There it is. Whoopsie. Whoopsie indeed. And that's the end of the game, guys. That's the end of the video. No, just kidding. Just kidding. We are going to pause. We're going to load that save that we just made. Pardon the interruption, guys, but I just wanted to let you know that it takes a hell of a lot of work to make these guides and walkthroughs that I make on my channel. I need all the support I can get from you bloody legends out there. So please hit the join button to become a member of my YouTube channel, or you can join my Patreon by going to patreon.com/AussieGamer17. Thanks for the help, you bloody legends. Okay, now we are basically restarting the whole game again, obviously. We want to head over to the left, and we want to grab these scissors. Just grabbing them, we'll put them in our inventory using our hand. And we do have Mary Poppins pockets in this game. I love to say that because I just, that was something Camilla from my chat in my Far Cry 6 live streams came up with, and I love it, and I'm going to be using it for the rest of my life, so thank you, Camilla. Hope you don't mind. And I want to take this opportunity to let you guys know that I am streaming on YouTube now. So if you've been watching a few of my guides, but you want to get to know me more, please come say hi on some of my live streams. I also want you to know that I do have memberships available on my channel now. So if you want to help support the channel and you want to get cool things like emotes to use in the comments or in the chat, and you want a cool little badge next to your name when you do comment or chat in my live streams, please consider becoming a member. It really, really helps out the channel. So click the join button or the link in the video description. All right, enough about that. We need to move to our right. And we're going to speak to this guy up on the throne. I think his name's Immortal John. It does say it down the bottom there. So click on him and click speak. And we do need to choose certain dialogue options here. Okay, we're gonna say, can I do some more murders now, please? Please, sir. Apparently we're not allowed to, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about the story and the dialogue, guys, other than the dialogue choices. Second choice we want to make is, what led you to adopt such ridiculous beliefs? And the third and final choice will be the second option again. I was just wondering if they were always in the second, like in the same order. It appears so far they are. Wait, so you never actually killed Heavenly Peter. Choose that option, and we'll get a little scene here, and it'll move the game along. Tap through all the dialogue, and off we go automatically. And we're going to end up here in front of this boat, and this ridiculous scene. We've got some cuddle buddies over there. And from here, we need to choose, I guess I should go find some dang oars then, eh? So choose that option, get through the dialogue. And after that conversation, we want to head back to the right, guys. Get away from that scene. And what we've got here is, we want to grab these oars off the fella. When you try and get the oars off him, obviously we need those for the boat. He's going to take a vote from these three people laying down here, the three knights, I think they are. And they're going to vote whether we should get the oars or not. So we need two of the three to actually like us. So we're going to talk to the resting knight. So, oops, choose talk. Go through this dialogue. And what you want to choose first is what's up. What's up, mate? And then, what injuries are you seeking care for? Doesn't sound serious, blah, blah, blah. And then we need to say, never mind. Then what you want to do is use your inventory. Use your Mary Poppins pockets by going up to the top of the screen. Click on the scissors, move them to the resting knight and use them there. Would you like to use my scissors? Blah, blah, blah. There we go. And now the resting knight likes us. Can we get the reticent knight to like us? Click on him and click talk. Are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. Oops, I did not mean to click that option. All we need to do, well, you can click the first option because the main thing we want to know is what injuries are you seeking care for? I don't think he really talks to us. And then we will just say, that is all. So we can't really get this second guy to like us at the moment. Let's go chat to the third knight. I've already accidentally clicked one option. I am really... anyway, we're going to go... which one was it again? What are you doing down there? I don't think that first one really matters. What we do want to ask them is, what injuries are you seeking care for? Get through that dialogue. We don't have what he needs, so we can't get him to like us yet either. But we're going to head back to the boat. If you listened to the dialogue or you paid attention to that knight, you'd know that his feet are a bit cold or something like that. We're going to pick up these socks here, the discarded clothing. Come here. If you tried to pick up these socks before finding out that you need them, you won't be able to pick them up, but now you can pick them up. And now we can head back to that knight. We're going to head back to the reclining knight. Sorry, no, we're not going to use that option. We're going to go up to our inventory. We're going to use the socks on the reclining knight. There we go. He likes us now. So we've got 2 out of 3 that like us. And now we can... Hey, come back here. We can go over to the left and we want to talk to the man with the oars. Come here, you. Talk to him. And this time we're going to say, can I borrow your crutches? That are actually oars. And I'm not sure we're really borrowing them. I don't think we're going to give them back, guys. Don't tell him though, okay? Get through all of the dialogue. Now he's asking them to vote. We got 2 out of 3. And we get an achievement here. It's a bit really not missable, really, I guess. Unless you quit the game and don't go any further. I guess then it's missable. Anyway, there's the achievement. And now we need to go back down to the boat. And go up to our inventory, grab the oars, and give them to this boatman here. Got you some dang oars, mate. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. No, not the boatman. I didn't mean to click on him. Now, press X to get out your sword, and then click on the rope down here, and use your sword on the rope. This will start a bit of a cutscene. I'm going to cut the cutscene out of the video, guys. Like I said, we're going to just be skipping straight to what we can control. So I'll see you guys back right when we have control of our character again. Okay, back at this section, guys, you do need to click through this dialogue to progress the story. And again, click through the dialogue here. It's so long, sucker. And we're going to find ourselves in front of this area that we're going to be exploring quite a bit. Get through this dialogue. And when here, guys, we're going to just choose the final option, which is I honestly have no idea why I'm here. And it's at this point that I actually have no idea why I was playing this game. But we're going to get the achievements and continue, even though some of it's funny. I do like the game, but I don't like the game. Let's continue. It's a good game to make a quick guide for anyway. Okay. Actually, it would have been a lot quicker on doing this guide. I actually started making this guide. We're just going to get through the dialogue here. Started making this guide before Far Cry 6 came out, and then it came out, and I've spent hours and hours and hours playing that, and almost forgot to come back and finish this guide. Okay, now you want to say I'm on it. By saying starting, I did all my prep work and my first playthrough and stuff before Far Cry 6, and now I'm replaying it after finishing Far Cry 6. So you choose the final option, I'm on it, and eventually we're going to get control of our character again, and we want to head up and to the left, up this hill up here. I sometimes forget to double click and make our character run. When we're in the next scene, we want to head all the way to the left after we go through the little tiny bit of dialogue there. Click left, and left again, and then you should be able to click sort of this where you see the hand pointing up towards a windmill in the background. Click that. And we're going to end up here at a fireplace. Everything in this just gets stranger and stranger, guys. Get through the dialogue here. It's just one word. And then very, very important again, guys, we need to make another save slot here. We're going to save, and we're going to save on an empty slot using our next empty slot. And we need this save much, much later to get a different ending in the game. So do not overwrite save slot 2. You'll look, if you went to load, you've got save 1 and save 2. That's the one we made at the start of the game. We can go over that if we wanted to, but this one is save slot 2. Do not overwrite it. We need it for later in the game. It's going to save us a lot of time. Once you've got that save done, you can chat to this archer in the background, the guy with the bow. Make sure you talk to him. And when we get the option, we want to say, are you going to shoot the dang apple off that chump's head or not? That will then make him shoot the apple off the chump's head. Eventually, we're doing a lot of no talking. There we go. He shoots the apple. It falls on the ground. And now when we have control back, we can go and pick up the apple. If I could get my cursor on the right thing. All right, pick up the apple. Put it in our Mary Poppins pockets. And you'll see why they're Mary Poppins pockets a little bit later on, guys. Pick up the apple. He wants the arrow back or something like that. Once we're back in control, after he gives him the arrow, we need to then, I keep forgetting that we're playing as a woman. Anyway, head down and to our right, back the way we came. And when we're in this screen, guys, get your sword out. And this is actually where it really becomes Mary Poppins pockets. Get your sword out and use your sword on this, you'll see where my cursor is, on this sort of tree with the man on a wheel at the top. Make sure you use it on this post here. Use your sword. We're going to cut the tree or the post down, and we are going to pick up the man on the wheel and pop it in, you guessed it, our Mary Poppins pockets. Oh wait, we need to put our sword away first. Put your sword away, then pick up the man on the wheel. Don't use your sword on him. There we go. Into the Mary Poppins pockets. Once you've got that, we're going to head to our right, and we're going to add another item to our Mary Poppins pockets, and that's one of these severed heads. So make sure you pick up a severed head. Yes, you heard that right. We're putting a severed head into our pocket. Once you have got the apple from the other screen, the man on the wheel, and the severed head, we can head back to our right-hand side. Keep going. And once you're in this screen, guys, we can use our inventory, and we can use the apple on the woman on the donkey. Hurry up, mate. Come on, get a move on. Feed the donkey. No worries, no worries, no worries. And now what we want to do is reach into our Mary Poppins pockets yet again, grab the man on the wheel, and we're going to use that to fix this cart, this broken cart here. Yep, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. Don't worry about the man on the wheel. I don't know why we didn't take him off the wheel to put it on the cart. I don't know. Don't care. Let's just move on. Get through all this dialogue. So long, sucker. Yep. And I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. Don't worry about it. And we'll grab a story, basically a story-related achievement. I don't think we can progress without that, without doing that. Okay, and now these guys let us through, and I think this is called like the town square, something like that. We're going to get a little view of the area. I always forget how to say this word or what this word is. I need to read it. Yeah, Basilica. I can say it once I see it. The Heavenly Peter's Basilica. We're going to be heading there shortly. Come on, game. Let me back in control here. Yeah, weird, blah, blah, blah. Alright, as soon as we are back in control, we're going to head all the way to the left and go talk to the man with the boat. The man with the boat, because we can't get across there if we don't talk to this man with the boat. Go and chat to him. And when we talk to him, we're going to ask him, will you take me to the church, please? And then we're going to ask, is there another way across the canal? Unless you can walk on water. Oh, that's convenient. Okay, no further questions. Goodbye. Once we're done chatting to him, we're going to head back to the middle of... Oops, no. What are you doing, game? Back to the middle of the town square. I'm clicking on all sorts of things I'm not trying to. And we want to find the merry townspeople in the back, and we want to chat to them. So click on the talk icon. And you might recognize a fella here, but we're going to call him the Magician, and he's very important because he's going to get us a few achievements in the game. So we need to talk to the Magician and ask, are you some sort of magician? What kind of tricks do you do? Says something about walking on water. Get through all this dialogue. And then we're going to ask, can you teach me to walk on water? Now let me just check my notes. Nope, I'm going to walk away from you now is the option to end the conversation. Then we're going to leave the town square back out the way we came. Don't forget you can double tap to run. And then we're going to head to the right off in this direction for the first time. Once we get here, there's going to be a little bit of dialogue and a little scene that will play out. Ba-boom is what I call that. Ouch. And as soon as that's happened, now we can interact with these berries here. And we want to pick up some berries. Add those to our Mary Poppins pockets. And then we want to go all the way back to the town square. I'm glad the game has that run feature as well. And now what we want to do is we want to go speak to the merry townspeople again, except we want to give them, sorry, not speak to them, we're going to give them the berries. So we're going to use the berry on the merry townspeople. The berries, you know what I mean. Here's your dang berries, mate. And we're going to grab our first magician achievement. And what he does is gives us a pass to use on the ferry, and that's his way of teaching us to walk on water. But more importantly, we got an achievement. Yum, yum, yum. All right. Thanks, old mate. Thanks, magician. And now we're going to head all the way to the left. And when we get there, we are going to use the boat pass on the ferryman. And he's going to take us across the canal. Okay, now we are on the other side. It's a bit of a funny camera trick because we're looking from the other angle, but we're going to double click on the basilica. I think I got that right. And go inside. get through this dialogue. Okay, now what you want to pick when you get to the choice is you want to say that you're here on a holy pilgrimage. And then you want to say, if you don't step aside, I will flip out and become dangerously hysterical. Words I never thought I'd say out loud. And then you want to say, are you trying to solicit a bribe? This is really wrong, some of this game. Some of it's really wrong, guys. I'm not going to go into any of that, though. I'm just going to show you what to do and get the achievements and move on. But something really wrong when we see these guys again later. But at least we get some revenge in sorts. So that's good, though. Okay, anyway. I'm on it. Okay, as soon as the dialogue finishes, let's get our next missable achievement. Make sure you interact with the tiny lion and use our hand to give the fella a pat. And we grab, hopefully, the Who's a Good Boy achievement. I was trying to remember the name of it then. All right, and we're going to get yet another missable achievement right here, guys. These are the scholars in the background. If we use our hand to interact with them, we're going to give this guy a nice slap. And what we want to do is slap the guy 7 times. So just continually slap him over and over again until an achievement pops. Basically, it should be 7 times. I've already lost count. I can't commentate and count at the same time. That is literally impossible, am I right? And I will just keep going until the achievement pops. There it is. And that is the Brawler achievement. Okay, once we've got that out of the way. Actually, I've never kept slapping him after that. And I'm not going to find out now. But you can. With those 2 achievements in hand, guys, we're going to exit the Basilica. And we're going to go all the way back to the ferryman and get on the boat and head back to the town square. Thankfully, we don't need a boat pass each time. We basically get to use the ferryman over and over. Oh, what's happening to our magician friend? Uh-oh. Will we see him again? Well, we actually better, because he's got some more achievements for us. All right, we're going to head all the way to the right, and instead of exiting the town square, we're going to go up through this door here. And once we're inside this building, we're going to head into... Hang on, it's the left, isn't it? I think it's the left. Yes, it is the left. Got confused because I knew that we came from this side when we got to here. But anyway, once we're in this room here, we want to chat to this guy in the blue coat. A snuff-sniffing snob, apparently. We're going to chat to him. A few dialogue options that we need to choose. We want to first ask him if we can have a bump of your snuff. Don't do drugs though, guys. I do not condone drugs. Bad for you. Bad. Drugs bad. He's going to give us some. Maybe they're not drugs. Who knows? Then we're going to ask, how come you're so relaxed amidst this clamour? I don't know why. I'd be pretty relaxed too. Actually, I wouldn't want to be there at all. Actually, maybe I wouldn't be relaxed. I take that back. All right, ask that. Then we're going to say, aren't you mad your aunt left you out of her will? I accidentally chose that first option just then. That should be fine though, hopefully. And then we're going to ask, did you say treasure map? Yeah, as long as we got that option, it's fine. And then, do you still have the treasure map? And then, can I have the treasure map? He's going to give us the treasure map. That's going to be put in our Mary Poppins pockets. And then we can say, toodaloo, old chap. Am I mocking you? No, goodbye. Okay, now we're going to head back out the way we came. And back out to the town square. And we want to head across to this sort of talent contest thingy-majiggy in here. This door in the bottom right-hand corner. And when here, we want to talk to the ridiculously tall chick over here. Or as the game calls her, the tall lass. But I don't think that covers it, to be honest. That's ridiculous. Once we're here, we want to say, tell me more about this talent contest. And then we want to say, how is the winner selected? Now, we do not want to enter the talent contest yet. Oops. Oops, I accidentally clicked that. Don't do that. That's all right, though. That was just the first question repeated again. Okay, and then that's all I wish to discuss. So what's that? Third time I've accidentally clicked the wrong thing just because I'm trying to hurry. All right, now we can leave again. Out we go. And now what we want to do is head all the way to the left. And we're going to go in the door on the far left. This door just here, if my character stops running, I'll be able to click on it. There we go. Inside this door, we're going to talk to the blessed dressmakers right here. So talk to them and ask, will you make a dress for me? And then I'll leave you to it. Once we've finished talking to the dressmaker, we'll have to come back later for the dress. Head across to the left and talk to this fella here, the sad man. And we want to ask him to make us a song or write a song for us. Will you write a song for me? And he's going to give us a song. Pop that in our Mary Poppins pockets. And then what you want to do is click on this door in the background right behind our head there. And that's going to send us further to the left of the screen. Hey, go quicker. There we go. Very important. It's easy to stuff up the bit coming up, guys. This is the point where I like to make another save. And this time what we're going to do is use our empty slot. We do have 3 save slots, so use the 3rd save slot. And once you've done that, what you want to do is head over to the left-hand side. So make sure you've got that save done. And we want to basically jump off the balcony here. Here goes nothing. And you have to be really, really quick here, guys. Once you are you're going to be okay. We're not dying. We're not committing suicide again. But once you wake up, there's going to be a fish on the ground. And if you're not quick, it's going to flop away and get back in the water. I believe it goes back in the water. Either way, you have to be quick here. So as soon as you've got control, get your sword out. And then click on the fish and use your sword on the fish. If you're too slow, you won't be able to do that. And what you will then need to do is reload that save and jump off the balcony again and stab the fish again. Or keep repeating that until you do manage to do it quickly. But it's really not that hard. I just want to do that save just in case someone misses it and we don't lose too much time, guys. Okay, once you've got the fish in your pockets, guys, if you sort of hover around here, you can head up in this direction, up behind the windmill thingamajig. And we're going to go see our old friend, the magician. I wonder where he will be. Let's go find him. So this ends up putting us outside town square. We're going to head up and to the left. And on this screen, we're going to head a little bit further to the left. And we're going to find the magician. We're going to have a conversation with the magician. Apparently he wants our help. And as soon as we can choose, we're going to choose what's in it for me. And then we're going to say, okay, bye. Hurry, this hurts. Okay. Once we've done that, we want to go in this path directly behind us. So go up that way. Back to this weird fireplace scene. Okay, once we're here, guys. Where's my... Oh, okay, I had to get through that dialogue. I was like, where's my cursor? I had to get through the dialogue first. And then we want to grab this snuff stuff. You grab the snuff stuff. And we want to give it to the little gnome guy down here. Give the snuff stuff to the gnome. He's going to start conducting a bit faster. I don't know how this makes any sense whatsoever. I've given up questioning this game's logic. Get through a little bit of dialogue, and all of a sudden, there's some pliers on the floor. We want to pick up the pliers. Don't ask me how that works. It just does. And now we're going to exit stage right. And continue all the way to our right a few times. Say goodbye to the magician for now. Keep heading right. All the way past the town hall entrance. We're going to go to this little scene off to the right of that, where we got the berries earlier. Okay, first thing we want to do back in this area is pick up the pile of bones, or this skeleton in this little corner here. Grab that. And that's all we came for, so we're going to head back to our left. And we're going to go back to the town square. Up through here. And we're going to go pick up our dress. They should be finished making it by now. I hope. So head in this door on the far left. This is where we can pick up the dress. There we go. That goes in the Mary Poppins pockets as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with the dress, head back to the right. We've got everything we need now to take part in the talent show or talent contest. So head over to the right, and it is the door on the bottom right-hand corner. Run, old mate, run. Okay, once in here, we do actually need to observe the song. So make sure you go into your inventory, quickly look at the song, and put it away. You don't need to remember anything, guys. I think it just helps you get this next bit right. Talk to the ridiculously tall chick. Talk to her again. Now, before I progress any further, we're going to say that hang on. We're going to say that I'd like to enter the talent contest. Once you're in the talent contest, you're going to say, well, then we're going to say, hang on, let me do it. I'm getting ahead of myself. So say that you want to enter the talent contest, then say that you can sing. Once we've done that, there's going to be a bunch of dialogue options, for lack of a better word, that come up while we're singing the song, and we just have to press the correct responses. Now, I have double checked this. They are all in the same order, and I'm going to put those numbers across the screen now during the song. And the numbers relate to, say for example, right here where we are. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 is I can burp the alphabet. So make sure you choose I can sing. And then when we get into the song, we're going to be doing number 1, option number 1, that is, option number 3, option number 2, option number 4, option number 1, option number 2, option number 3, and then finally option number 4. So we need 8 choices to make during the song in that order. Let's go. I might not talk much because I'm going to be reading my notes and trying to remember which option we are up to. Okay, so don't forget the first one's going to be option number 1. All right, this is us coming out to perform. Jeez, it's a big crowd. I might get nervous. Uh-oh. All right, number 1. And then just wait for the option to come back up and get ready to go to number 3. You've only got about 2 or 3 seconds to choose each option, guys. Now number 2. Number 4. Number 1. Don't know why I moved. Number 2. Number 3. 1 to go. And that will be option number 4 when it comes up. There it is, number 4. If you did it right and you did it fast enough, we'll find out in a second. Where do they get all these lights from? All right, get through the dialogue, blah, blah, blah. Get your score, 9, 9, and 10. I think that means we did it right. That's the score I got last time. And because we've done it right, we're going to get the necklace, but more importantly, guys, we're going to get the achievement for winning the talent show. Excellent. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Grab the necklace. I knew she was ridiculously tall. I knew it. And off she goes for some reason. No idea what that's all about. And now we need to go see our magician friend. Run, run, run. Why aren't you running? Go. Okay, so we're going to go out of the town square, out this way. And we're going to go up the hill on the left-hand side. And to the left of this screen, we're going to find our magician, and we're going to use items from our inventory. We're going to use the pliers. We're going to give them to the magician. Oh, wrong way, my bad. Then we're going to grab out of our inventory the bones, and we're going to give those to the magician as well. Did he just say it was missing something? I don't know. Anyway, close your eyes. Close your dang eyes. Everybody, close your eyes. He's doing a magic trick. It's only magic if we close our eyes, apparently. And, ta-da. Voila, he disappeared. Achievement. Magician's assistant number 2 achievement. Ours. Excellent. Hey, he's legged it. No, he just died and decayed really quickly. That's what happened. Okay, now we want to leave back to the right-hand side. Unfortunately, we will have to come back here later. Okay, now we want to head all the way to the right-hand side again. And we want to head over to the boulder, and we want to communicate with the boulder. I think you all know what's happened here. And we're going to have to go through all this dialogue and this little funny scene up here too. Go through all that. Once again, I do recommend reading through a lot of this. It can be quite funny. And now we're going to get the option to choose our dialogue. And what you want to do is say, how did you get past this massive boulder? And then you want to say, what seems to be the problem? And will you promise to give me the boy if I help you? Alright, now we say, try pushing from your side. As soon as you say this, guys, and you see the boulder wiggling or wobbling, you need to click on the boulder and click the hand icon to move the boulder. You do have to be relatively fast. Alright, so you see it wobbling, choose the hand, and the boulder will be pushed out of the way. You don't have to be too fast, but you can miss out on that. And if you do, you just have to go through the dialogue again and move the boulder. For doing that, we get the Magician Assistant number 3 achievement, and then we want to go inside the cave. Now, in this room, guys, the first thing I want to do is point out the Loot Goblin. Now, all you hardcore Aussie Army recruits out there will know that I, myself, am a Loot Goblin, or at least I have an inner Loot Goblin. Every time I've ever pictured my inner Loot Goblin, it hasn't looked like that. But I do love the reference. There's a Loot Goblin. Now, moving on, we need to go to the barrel full of bugs, and we need to grab some bugs, I believe. Go through the dialogue, grab the bugs. Okay, carry on, blah, blah, blah. Get the handful of bugs, sorry. Yeah, lucky us. We also want to grab the boy here. Yeah, I'm not going to go into what they actually call him, but we do need to put the boy in our Mary Poppins pockets. As bad as that sounds, guys, it's just, we have to do it for the achievements. That's all I'm going to say. And we need the sacrificial lamb as well. So pick that up. And once you've got those 3 items, head into this door on the right-hand side. Okay, guys, now this conversation, we just need to get through some dialogue here in order to progress the game. You will be choosing the first option, I think 5 times in a row here. So what exactly do you mean by pearl famine? Go through all that. And the next one was something about why are you so desperate for pearls? I accidentally did it too fast, don't mind me. And the next one is, if I help you appease the devil, will you give me some of your pearls? And what constitutes an appropriate sacrifice? And what was the devil's riddle will be the final top choice. And once you've done that, this is all too weird for me, I'm off. What, now you say that? Jeepers, I would have said that about 50 times throughout this game so far already. Okay, now we can exit back the way we came and back out of the cave. Bye, Flute Goblin! And now you want to go over to this graveside over here. Click on the grave and use your eye this time. And what we want to do here, guys, is go into our inventory. We want that book, and to get that book, we need to use the sacrificial lamb on this allegedly dead guy. More on that later, but apparently we can swap the lamb for the book. The book will now be in our inventory. We can back out of here now. Sorry, it's not back out, but you've got to use this cursor here to get away from the grave, and then we want to exit to our left, and we want to go all the way to the archer guy where we got the apple back near the start of the game. We've been there a couple of times, but yeah, we're going to go up to the left-hand side. We're going to go to the left of this scene. And we're going to, keep going, and we're going to use this path in the background to get to this area here. Once we're here, we're going to get the book out of our inventory, and we're going to place it on this guy's head. And now we're going to talk to the archer. And when we can, we're going to say, "Are you going to shoot the dang book off that chump's head or not?" He'll probably say, "Don't rush me," blah, 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 and eventually he's going to shoot the book. And this is for the missable achievement, Holy Book. Very original. It's still a rare achievement, so a couple of you guys get it watching this video. Maybe it won't be rare anymore. Let me know in the comments down below if you were the one that made it not rare anymore. I want to find out. But we still need the book, guys, so make sure you go and pick the book back up off the guy's head. Okay, with that done, we want to go back a screen, so bottom right hand corner. And we're going to go make a friend and get another achievement. A 2-for-1 special. Once we're on this screen, guys, you can see this skunk in the bottom left hand corner. We need to make friends with it, so we're going to grab the bugs and we're going to click on the skunk with the bugs. If you need to wait for him to come back, do that. And now we have a friend, and here we have an achievement. I was waiting for that to pop. Had to get through the dialogue. So we've got the make a friend achievement, and the skunk will now follow us wherever we go. We're going to head to the right hand side, and we need to head back to the town square. Okay, we're going to head inside the town square here. You'll see the skunk trying to keep up with us. Don't worry, you can leave him. He'll just spawn in right behind us. I'm going to head into this door in the background right here. There's the magician again. Now head to the left. Going to find ourselves in the room with the drug dealer dude. That's what I like to call him anyway. Head over to the right just so you can see this window. We need to get that window open. To do that, we are going to interact with the skunk. Give him a little pat. He's going to do for lack of a better word, a fart. These guys are going to be like, "Oh crap, let's open a window." And that's all we need to do here for now. You might realize the key sitting there. We do need that. We're going to grab that in just a moment. First, we're going to head out here and we're going to go grab another achievement and story progression as well, I suppose, in the library, I think we call this. Okay, welcome to the library, blah, blah, blah. We're in the library. As soon as we've got the cursor, we're going to grab the book and we're going to give it to the librarian or the library, I'm not sure. Return the book, go through all the dialogue, and we should get an achievement. That's what we're here for, right? Chivos or trophies. You can play this on PlayStation. I believe it's on PlayStation. King for a day, achievement, and then we can leave, and we're going to head back to the town square. Now, that window that we just opened, guys, is actually this window right here where my cursor is, right in front of where we're standing. We're going to interact with the window and use our eyeballs to look through the window. And then we can grab this key right here. Use our hand to grab the key. We'll get some more dialogue in this little scene here. Get through all of that. And once we get through all this dialogue eventually, we are then just going to leave the window. And now we want to leave town square. And we want to head to the cave on the far right hand side. So we need to go across this screen to the right. And then into the cave. Say hello to our little loot goblin again. G'day, loot goblin. And while we're here in the cave, we want to grab the severed head from our inventory, guys, and we want to pop it inside the barrel full of bugs. We'll need to do this twice. We pop it in and then we take it out. Then we go up to our inventory again, find the severed head. It's going to look a little bit different, and pop it in the barrel again. And then this time when we grab it out of the barrel, it's actually going to be a skull. Or it should be, if we've done it right. So now we have a skull, and we're going to grab that skull and we're going to put it on the altar over on the right hand side. Alright, once you've placed the skull there, head into this room on the right, and we need to talk to this Birdman guy. Good movie, that. Talk to this guy. Helps if you love Michael Keaton. I'm Batman. Talk to this guy, and you want to say that I have made a sacrifice at the altar. And now this is literally one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in a game ever. Not just this, but like his butt. Like, seriously, guys, what the hell? What the hell? Like, even the sound that it makes, that is weird. But we get an achievement. That's the main thing. Now, when we're back in control, do not forget to grab a pearl. This is the whole reason we did this, is to get the pearl, well, to get the achievement first. But we also need a pearl, so make sure you head over here and grab a pearl. We're going to need that in a moment. Alright, grab a pearl, and now we need to get all the way back to the town square. So we're going to head left, left, left. I don't know why it's not running. I was tapping that button. Why aren't you a she? I keep calling him he. Maybe that's why she won't run. She. I do apologise. I don't know why I do that. It's just habit. I'm used to playing as a male character, I guess. How sexist. I'm sorry. Back to the town square. And in here, we're going to head into this building right up here. This is where we're going to grab another achievement, guys. We're going to use our inventory. We're going to find the pearl that we just grabbed. And we're going to give it to this girl in the foreground. The girl with an amethyst earring. I don't know if that's how you say that. We're going to say swapsies. And that's convenient because this is the swapsies achievement we're about to get. Yep. Keep going. Alright, off you go. Get carted away. That was... Our character says that was weird. That is like the least weird thing I've seen in this game. But we get the achievement. Whoop, whoop, whoops. Whoopsies. Alright, now we're going to head back out to the town square. And we're going to go in this building over here. This middle door. This big white building here. Run. Run, old mate. In you go. This is some sort of art gallery. Move into sort of the middle of the gallery up here somewhere. Now, what you want to do, guys, is you want to look into your inventory, into your Mary Poppins pockets, and find the treasure map, or the map. Open that up, and you want to take note of where the X marks the spot in this particular picture. So just take a mental note of that. Put the map away, and then you want to look at this picture here. It's under the sacrificial lamb. And it says it is a painting of some buildings and some sky. Make sure you look at it. And then what you want to do is put the cursor somewhere near where the X marked this spot. I had it for a second then. What's going on? Yeah, there we go. I don't know why that was giving me so much trouble, but put the cursor there. When it turns into a hand, press the A button and you'll reveal a safe. Go into your inventory and get the key that we managed to obtain earlier and use the key on the safe. Make sure you grab the item out of the safe. We do get the treasure hunter achievement. Grab the item out of the safe as well, guys. And now we're going to do some Resident Evil stuff. We're going to go up into our inventory. I'm going to head across to the right. We're going to combine, just like Resident Evil, the amethyst stone with the new item that we just obtained from the safe. Put those together. And voila, it doesn't really say much, but that's done. And with that done, now we just want to leave the way that we came. Out the door, ignore the guy playing the flute with his nose. That's just wrong. And chat to the ferryman to get out of here. Oh, go faster. I was trying to get him to go faster. Yep, take us across to the, what is it again? Basilica? I don't know why. I can't get it right. Anyway, and inside we go. I hate this part of the game too. Now we have to give these cardinals some gifts. And check out this first thing we give them. I'm not even going to say it. You grab this item and you give it to them. It's ridiculous. I can't believe they even did this in a game. Almost made me not want to play it. If we didn't get to do what we get to do later, I wouldn't be doing this. Okay, guys? But you'll see what I mean. So give them that, and we also need to give them the necklace. And then we need to give them the brooch. I think it's a brooch. Oh yeah, they even said that there. There we go. It's a brooch. Take that, and one more gift, I think. The crown. Give them the crown as well. That guy wants it. Okay. Once we've given them those items, they'll let us through. Alright, and so we'll do that. Off we go. Okay, and once we're back in control here, guys, we want to head to our right. And then we want to go in this big room in the background. And there's going to be a little scene play out here. Do not move or interact. You have to press the button to get rid of all the dialogue. So do that, but then do not move, guys. So be very, very careful not to do anything else other than go through this dialogue. And we are really, really close to the end of the game, guys. So as soon as they bob down, don't press anything else. Pause the game and make a save. We're going to use save slot number 3. We don't need that. Make sure you save on save slot number 3 because we're going to grab a couple of different endings, and that save spot will save us a lot of time and effort. Once you've got that save, head over to this dude in the corner and we'll work on our first, well, technically we already got one ending earlier in the game when we died. We're going to get our next ending right now. Our first main ending. I forget which numbered ending. The game does have numbered endings. I forget which one it is. So you do need to click on this guy and talk. You'll automatically get your sword out. But when you're given the option to say something, you'll say, rich you say. The bottom option. He's going to tell us how he can make us rich, blah, blah, blah. When the dialogue ends, put your sword away. Or press the button to put your sword away, you will hear it happen. And we get this little scene, which is actually the ending. And what we're going to do now, guys, is wait for the achievement. Oh, no. Sorry, we have to do something else before the achievement can pop. We have to interact with this mirror 10 times. Clicking that just makes you burp. And it is quicker. You have to do it 10 times, so I'm just choosing the quickest option. What's that? 4, 5... Keep doing it even with this stuff popping up. I've lost count already. You guys know me. I can't talk and count at the same time. But just keep burping until the achievement pops, basically. There it is. There's the achievement. Once that ending achievement pops, you can say, pause the game and load game. You can pause the game and load. There we go. Don't know what was going on then. Load save number 3. Okay, and this time we're going to talk to him again, but do something a little bit different. Just a tad, tiny bit different. We're not going to get rich and naked, apparently. Apparently we didn't like that. We're going to talk. Going to get our sword out again automatically. We're going to go blah, 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 blah. And we're going to say, see you in hell, Peter. Kaboom, chop. Slice and dice! And we get the first blood achievement because that's the first time we've killed someone with our sword. I don't know why the fishy didn't count. But anyway, it did not. get through this dialogue. And now there's going to be a bit of a scene coming up, guys. I'm probably going to skip through the video here and meet you guys when we are back in control. If any dialogue comes up that I don't cover in the video, just skip through all the dialogue, and I'll be back when we actually have control of our character or have to make a decision. So we'll just get through all the dialogue and through this scene, and I'll join you guys afterwards. I just thought, guys, maybe I'll leave it in the video, just so you know that we're getting the same ending. Maybe I will leave it in the video. If you heard any background noise, I was just taking a drink. Not sure. Okay, we'll get through this dialogue. Yeah, nice. Just throw the dead head at him. Yep, that's how we do things, apparently. Yep. Through the dialogue. Come on. I don't think there's any choices here, so I can tap this button fast. It's probably being heard on the mic. Tap, 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 tap. Home sweet home, apparently. Whoa, we got our sword out. And now to get this sort of ending really into gear, guys, we need to do some murders. Starting with this poor schmuck right here. Use your sword on them. Chop, slice and dice. I said chop suey for some reason. Slice and dice over here. Underlay over to the left. And again. Okay, we're going to use our sword on this poor schmuck here. Slice and dice. Oh no, stabby, stab, stab. And a kick. Excellent. Alright, we're going to head to the left. We've got 2 more stabby stabbies to do right here. Just use your sword on them. I don't think I feel too bad about these 2. Stabby, stabby. That guy can, he can survive. We're going to head left. Left. And then we're going to make our way through the opening in the back. Once here, we're going to pick 2 more people over here to go stabby on. Oh, slice and dice again. The lady in pink and the guy in blue on the far left. Give him a bit of a slice and dice. And this guy over here, he looks like he needs a sword, doesn't he? He looks like he needs a sword. Yep, chop him. A little bit further to the right, this guy in the foreground. We're going to give him a bit of a slice and dice. Yep, he needed that. He's having a better day now. And then we're going to exit right. And these two need a bit of a stabby stab, don't they? Slice and dice. Alright, and then we need to go further to the right and get 1 more victim. And this should give us the achievement for the next ending. There it is. Poppity pop on screen, the end number 3, 200 gamer score. Once that pops, guys, go into your load game, and this is where we need to load save slot number 2. We made this over near the archer area much earlier in the game, so hopefully you were listening and made that save. Load that up, and here we are. Okay, and now it is time to put some people out of their misery here, guys. Now we're going to be doing a few more murders. And every time we do a murder, we're actually going to get struck by lightning. So don't worry about that. That is normal. That's supposed to happen. We're going to first click on the archer. We're going to try to use our sword on him. The game will sort of give us some sort of warning about whether or not we want to do it. And then we have to choose it yet again. And this time we're going to chop his ankles. Get struck by lightning. That's not going to perturb us though. That hurts apparently. Now we're going to put this poor schmuck out of their misery. We're going to use our sword on this, this guy. Get struck by lightning again, and then we are going to use, get through the dialogue, and then use our sword on the guy with the apple on his head. Slice and dice. Get struck by lightning again. Now, once you've taken out those 3 guys and got through that dialogue, we're going to go all the way to the right until we get to the grave area. Guess it would be called a graveyard. But it doesn't really look like a graveyard, so I know there's a grave there. Anyway, all the way to the right. And all the way to the right again. Does it just mean is she running differently? Alright, once you're in this area, press X to put your sword away. Hang on, after you get through the dialogue. My bad. I always forget the dialogue. Okay, oh, okay, because we've got to get the boulder thing done. Put the sword away so that we're going to be able to look first at this guy. And then we're going to use our hand to poke the allegedly dead guy. He's going to wake up, get through the dialogue, press X to get your sword out, then use the sword on the dead guy, who now... Actually, that might not even kill you. We probably should have made sure of it, but anyway, he might be dead, he might not be. Okay, we want to back out of here, using our cursor on the bottom right-hand corner, and then we're going to head left again. And we're going to head to the entrance of the town square. Hurry up. Just somewhere down here. And then we are going to be able to use our sword on the gatekeeper at the left. Look at my massive sword. Go choppity chop chop. Get struck by lightning. We'll have a conversation with the other guy. We will not get in a fight with them. I don't think our sword would even work on them. We'll find ourselves in the town square. We'll get this little scene done. Basilica. Such a hard word. And now that we're inside, we're going to head all the way to the... or in the town square, I should say. It's not really inside. Head all the way to the left. If we need to, get our sword back out. And then click on the ferryman. And we're going to go get ourselves some, what I'd like to call some justice or some vengeance or something like that. Use the sword on this guy first. I don't know what this guy did wrong, but bad luck. Slice and dice. Then you need to put your... oh, wait till you get hit by lightning. Put your sword away. And then we can steal the boat. Apparently his legs will still steer for us or something. I don't know. Anyway, once we're across, we're going to go inside the... oh shoot, I forgot the word again. I told you, it just doesn't work. Brain not working. Alright, in this conversation, we can choose the first option. When we get to it, I'm here to murder Heavenly Peter. Go through the dialogue. Don't worry what they say. Doesn't matter. Piss off, apparently. Get our sword out. Use our sword on this douchebag. I wish we got to use it on all of the douchebags. We get the achievement. Serial killer. Always pops for that. Yeah, that's depending on how many we've killed, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, that achievement pops there. Apparently, we can go in. Head to the right. We need to go to that dude on his throne again. Big room up the back there. Get through all the dialogue again. Don't need to worry about the save slot this time. There should only be one achievement left, guys, and it is for getting this ending. I think the game calls it ending number 1, if I recall correctly. So get through all this. Blah, 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 blah. The dialogue should be different as well. And just go to this area, but we're not going to talk to... what's his name? Heavenly Peter. Don't know what's so heavenly about him. Once we're in this screen, get out your sword. And attempt, I do say attempt to use it on this dude. And apparently we're going to get stopped. The army's going to come and save him. That's why this is not the right ending. We've already done the right ending. You're going with me, pal. Okay. And this is going to be the ending, guys, but we can't get the achievement yet until we get the credits to roll. Similar to one of the other endings where we had to interact with the mirror 10 times. We're going to have to interact with something else 10 times. And now we get to see our magician buddy. Well, he's not much of a buddy, is he? He really stood us up a couple of times or let us down a couple of times. But we get to hang out with him for a little bit until we get this achievement. and end the game. I want to take this opportunity, guys, to say a big thank you for watching yet again. I hope you like this kind of series. I know I normally go through story a lot more. Let me know if you would prefer that, or you prefer it this way, although it doesn't really change. I'm going to do how I do it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you are enjoying it, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I know I probably put something in the video already, but because it's so new, I want to harp on about becoming a member of the channel. Number one, it really helps support the channel. But number two, you get really cool perks. You get emotes and all that kind of stuff, which I'm really enjoying. Even your comments show up better to me, and I can see the members' comments a lot sooner and a lot easier. And I definitely respond to all members' comments. I try and respond to most comments anyway. So even if you can't afford to be a member, I do appreciate you. Please comment down below and I'll say g'day. Alright, interact with the nail over and over and over. I think you can pick any nail. This one was just where my cursor happened to be. And once again, I forgot to count, so we're just going to keep doing it until the achievement pops, guys. It's a bit painful, apparently. What a game. What a weird game, guys. So, I'm glad that it's over. There was some funny parts about it, but overall, I'm not a fan of it. I'm glad we're getting the achievements together. I hope you guys liked the video still. There's the achievement, guys. Thank you again. And, yeah, I've got nothing else to say about it, but I'm glad it's over. There's the bell. You know what that means. Class dismissed.